So for those of you who don't know me very well, I am very strongly against animal abuse. Animals do so much for us as humans, and you know, they don't deserve the torture that they receive a lot of the time. They don't deserve to be beaten, they don't deserve to be kicked, hit, shot. In the last 2.5 years, we have had 2 cats get shot 3 times. We have 2 cats in this house. One is named Parker, and the other one is my cat, and his name is Blake. Now, about 2.5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, our first cat Parker got shot in the thigh, and now he is completely traumatized. He's really squirmy and scared to approach anybody or anything. He's just, you know, frightened very easily, and he's been that way ever since he got shot. About 1.5 years ago, my cat got shot in the very top of his head. It went through into his head and was just in the very top of his head, which he's so lucky it didn't affect his face area. And there was a huge bump on top of his head, and we had no idea what it was. After a couple days, this huge bump had, you know, popped, and it was just a bloody mess. There was no fur, skin. It was just like, you know, I don't know what was there. It was there, but you could see that obviously he had been shot in the head. And what are we going to do? We couldn't take him to a vet. We don't have that kind of money. So we kind of just let it heal on its own, and he was fine. Well, 1.5 years later, which is now, he came home. The whole side of his cheek was swollen. And come to find out, after a few days, that whole swollen bump there had popped. And now he has a huge gash in his face. And he's been shot, again, in the face this time, in the cheek area. It was swollen. And come to find out, after a few days, that whole swollen bump there had popped. And now he has a huge gash in his face. And he's been shot, again, in the face this time, in the cheek area. And now all the skin's gone, and there's a huge bullet wound there. This is my cat. He's been shot twice. Once in the top of his head, and now on the side of his face. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but he's been shot in his cheek. Animal abuse is not fair. Animals do so much for us. You know, we have seeing eye dogs. Animals are always there for us when they're upset. They can feed off of our feelings. They're always, you know, they know when you're sad, when you're happy, you're angry. Have you ever gotten into an argument with somebody and your dog went and hid because it was scared? It knows how you feel. It knows your emotions. It's just like you in a different body, in a different life form. It's an animal. Animals don't deserve what they get a lot of the time, and it's just really not fair. So I just wanted to share this video, you know. Animals are getting shot, and it's not fair because they do absolutely nothing wrong to us. I'm not trying to get you guys to go, you know, like support your local animal shelter or whatever. I don't even know. I'm just saying it's not fair, and I'm showing you guys like what can happen, and it's terrible. If your animal has not been abused or shot or anything, you really don't know how hard it is to see an animal suffer. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. You really don't know how hard it is to see an animal suffer after being shot or abused. And it's really hard to go and pet him and see that he's just in pain. Because every time he yawns, you could just see the sadness in his face and see the pain that he's feeling, because it's right next to like where he opens his mouth. So when he yawns, it's probably the most painful thing he's ever felt. And it's just really hard. I'm sorry. It's just really hard to see, you know, a part of your family going through so much pain, especially an animal that's always been there for you and has always, you know, been there when you were upset and been there when you were sad. And the fact that when you're in a family that can't afford to take that pet to a doctor, or, you know, if you can barely even afford to take yourself to a doctor, and you can't take your pet to a doctor to get medicine to make him feel better, it's really hard. And if you know somebody who's causing animals pain or giving abuse to them or something, call somebody, do something about it, like call the police, because animals have free range of wherever, you know, they can go in your neighbor's yard freely, because animals have free range. I don't know what the laws in your guys' states or countries are, but in Arizona, cats have free range to go wherever they want to go, wherever, without being abused like my cat has been. And I just want to show that. I'm not trying to, be like, my cat, my cat, my cat. I'm just saying, if you know anything about abuse, like, report it, tell somebody, because that animal has done nothing but been good to you, been good to friends, been good to their family, and they're getting torture. So if you know something, please report it, because that poor little animal is in so much pain. And that's all I wanted to say. I'll post something funny soon. I'm sorry my last video was kind of serious, and this video is very serious and kind of emotional, but I'm going to post something funny soon. And also, I post videos every Saturday on a collab channel that I do on youtube.com/wearegoingtovidcon. I post videos every Saturday, so go subscribe to We Are Going to VidCon. The link for everything will be in the down bar, my Twitter, Facebook, everything. Everything is down there. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and yeah, okay, I'm going to go, because I don't know how to end videos properly. Okay, bye.